Alright, what's going on YouTube? Today we have 5 more tips to not get banned while modding on GTA Online. The last video did pretty well. It's got like 300 views right now, so I decided I'm going to make another one of these, give you 5 more tips because my mod menu videos have been doing really well as well. And I want to say this real quick before the video starts. Thank you for everyone who subscribed to the channel, liked the videos, commented, all that. Anyone who's been interacting with this channel, I love you all. Thank you very much. And if you're new right now, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the sub button, hit the notification bell to stay updated with all my future videos. But without further ado, let's get into tip number 1. It's not going to be in like chronological order based on like which is better or which is whatever. It's a random order. It's just 5 tips. So let's get into tip number 1. Alright, so tip number 1 is one of the most important ones probably on this list. It's don't add RP. If you're a level 120, this is really applying towards you, I'd say, because there's nothing you gain from being a higher level than 120. Once you get 120, that's the max you can unlock anything in the game, and you don't even need to be 120 with a menu to unlock everything. But I'm saying you want to get 120 because it's all just easier and more convenient than having to mod every weapon or whatever every time you get in. But what I'm saying is don't add RP. It's an easy way to get detected and banned, especially if you go crazy with it. I'm going to say this though, for those of you who have been commenting like, can I add RP, all this, if you're going to try it, I'm going to say this right now, it's a very big risk and it's likely going to get you banned if you do it especially heavily. But if you do it a little bit and maybe not like a huge amount, you might not get banned. But you know, I can't really say if you will or not, but I'm just gonna say it's a very high risk action in the mod menu, so I'd say just stay away from it. But like I said, if you are level 120, just don't even risk doing it because it's not going to gain you anything except a cool number on your level. Like being 8,000 will satisfy you for maybe a few minutes, then you'll kind of get over it. It's not anything special to be higher than 120, but if you want to do it, you know, don't go crazy with it. Like I'd say if you're lower than 120 and you want to do it and you're determined to do it and you don't care about the risk, go ahead and just get yourself to 120. Don't try and go like crazy with it. But like I said, don't even try it in the first place if you're past level 120 because it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. I'd much rather keep GTA and be a lower level, like not 1,000 or whatever, than have to pay $30 to buy the game again. So it's your own risk, but if you want to try it, go ahead and try it. But like I said, I'm going to say don't try it. So that's tip number 1. So let's hop into tip number 2. Alright, so tip number 2 is don't do any money drops. Don't do like close friend session money drops or anything. I mean, that's less of a risk, I guess, but still overall money drops are a big risk, especially the amount of money you drop in a bag. Per bag is that factors into how big of a risk it is. But overall, I say just don't even try it. If you want to try it in small amounts with only your friends in a closed session, then maybe you could try it and you might not get banned. I don't encourage doing it though, especially in public sessions for just anyone, because that's obviously an easy way to get banned. And some people are just weird and don't even like people giving out money. So, and maybe they just don't want to get banned themselves because, you know, it can be weird with Rockstar sometimes. But overall, I'd just say don't do any money drops, even though you might want to, you know, if you got friends who are playing on PC, they could easily get the mod menu themselves. You know, show them my video if you need to show them how to download it. But they could easily get that themselves, and then they could, you know, just give money to themselves in a whole lot more like larger quantity and not risk getting banned as much, because in the mod menu that I've shown on this channel, it is very hard to get banned from just adding money to your account if you do it wisely. Like I'm not going to say anything about myself, but a lot of people haven't experienced issues, so that's all I want to say about that. But like I said, don't do money drops. It's a big risk, so just don't even risk it. So let's go to tip number 3. Alright, tip number 3 is don't spawn large objects such as ramps. Cars are okay, just don't spawn a crap ton of them and just leave them out throughout the map. Especially in public sessions, don't spawn ramps or anything because people may not like that and they'll figure out who the modder is and report it. And one that's not even supposed to be in the game anyway, so Rockstar might be able to detect that themselves. If you're gonna spawn ramps and stuff, I'd say just do that in like a closed friend session with your friends, or if you're spawning some random stuff that shouldn't be in the game anyway that's gonna like make a difference. Like if it's a car, it's fine to do that online public sessions, but if it's something like a ramp or whatever else you can think of, stay away from doing that. Just leave that to closed friend sessions so you don't mess with other people and they don't have to report you if they don't like it. So that's tip number 3. It's not a huge worry, I guess, especially if you do it in a secluded location like you do it on top of Mount Chiliad. But like I said, I just stay towards closed friend sessions. Just stay in closed friend sessions for those. So let's go into tip number 4. Tip number 4 is specifically for public session players. Don't teleport to random players in the game because obviously, like I said, that's more of like a personal preference thing for those players. They may not like that, so they're going to report you. It's kind of a shorter one, but if you're going to teleport in public sessions, just stay away from teleporting towards people. If you teleport to like a building or something, that's fine, or to your friends, that's fine, but don't teleport in people's cars and everything. They're just people you don't know because you don't know how they feel about modding, and that's just the biggest risk about it. You don't know how they feel about modding, so they might report you. So that was kind of like a easier tip. Just don't teleport to people all the time unless you want to risk getting banned. I mean, obviously it's not a giant risk. I've done it myself, but you know, some people may not like it, but you know, it's all about just depending on who you're playing with. So I'd just say stay away from it. Just teleport to the locations you want to teleport. Just teleport away from someone, and then teleport to your friends, and then you'll be fine. You'll be fine if you do that, but just don't teleport to random people unless you know they like modders or whatever, like they're asking for a modder maybe. But either way, I just stay away from teleporting to random people altogether. But let's hop into tip number 5 now. All right, for our 5th and final tip, this is going to be very general like it was in the last video. Just overall, be careful. If it seems too risky, don't try it. There's plenty of things in the mod menu that I could go over all day about, and there's a lot that is very risky, so you might not want to try it, or you have to know when to use it and when not to. So overall, it's just be very careful and decipher when you should use something and when not, and if it's a risk that you want to take or not. So obviously it's your account on GTA and you're risking getting banned by using a mod menu. So you know, if you don't want to get banned at all, just don't even use the mod menu, period, or just use it very briefly for stuff that isn't going to get you banned. Like I've said, you know, by these 10 tips, basically. If you watch the other video, it's 10 tips. So yeah, that's all I have for this video. If you guys did enjoy, hit that like button, hit the sub button, hit the notification bell, so stay updated with all my future videos, because I know some of you may want to see it. We got some new subscribers. Like I said, I love all you guys. Anyone who subscribes to this video because of this video or whatever, I love you too. I love everyone who subscribes to this channel, everyone who watches these videos. Like I said, if you got any questions or comments, just leave them down in the comment section down below, and I'll try and answer them as soon as possible. You know, I respond to people most times within 5 hours at the latest. Depends on what I'm doing, but if I see it on my phone, I'm gonna respond to it right away. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. That's all I have for this video. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. I don't know when I'm gonna upload next. Probably tomorrow. I'm gonna try and upload tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's a Sunday. I'm definitely uploading tomorrow. Yeah, so I'll see y'all tomorrow. I love y'all. I'll see y'all.
Sorry for your loss. Look at what I bought. Paint like Bob Ross, but it's not a draw.